Back from Canada, IKEA for fall ideas, no spending today, a quick Dillard's run, and later 3 swaps for a $0 coffee table refresh. Also, my wedding set is back. It's a little upgrade, but girl, you are going to want to hear why. By wisdom, a house is built, and by understanding, it is established. Proverbs 24, verse 3. We're leaving Canada. Bye, Canada.
Bye-bye, Canada. I will miss you.
We're going into the U.S. It is go back to the United States Day. I'm finally back from Canada. Welcome to the vlog, guys. This is our post-Canada trip to IKEA vlog. I got this package in the mail. I was like, to the UPS girl, I was like, did I do something wrong? Because I wasn't expecting a UPS package, if that makes sense. Why does my camera look crooked? Yeah, I wasn't expecting the UPS package, so I thought maybe I was in trouble somehow. She's like, you're in big trouble. And then she giggled, and I opened the door, and she was like, thanks for the AC. She was really nice. So it's my rings. I have been without my rings for a little while because I needed some repairs done. One thing I'm gonna say is if you buy jewelry, men, if you're buying a wedding band, engagement ring, I'm due for an update, by the way. Sir, actually, I really like my band and my rings, so I don't really care whether or not I get an update, but they're so sparkly right now. They're sparkling. My hands are gonna be blinged out. What is this on my finger? Oh my gosh, what is that? I once had somebody look at my rings and tell me exactly how many carats, or is it carats? Quartz, carats. Anyways, you know the clarity number, the clarity reading of your diamond. They told me from a distance what my clarity was for my rings. I was like, wow. So anyways, they made it nice and sparkly. So I'm just gonna put her back on because I went to Canada without my rings and it just didn't look good. Nick had his ring on and I just didn't have rings on. I just looked like either I was a very rebellious wife or like I didn't get a ring, or I don't know, who cares? It is just a symbolic thing. It's materialistic, it's nothing crazy, but isn't that sparkling right now? It's sparkling, blingy bling. Okay, so there you go, back on the hand. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wear plastic from now on. I had a plastic piece on, but I don't know what happened to it. It just like disappeared. But I think I'm gonna start wearing plastic just because it just looks so nice and shiny right now. I might keep it on for a little while and then go back to plastic. I don't really ever take it off because I think for some strange reason, if I take it off, something weird is gonna happen to it and my finger's going nowhere. And as long as the rings are on there, they're going nowhere. So I'm kind of funny about taking, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But if you guys are buying jewelry that's extremely expensive, insurance all day, because I can send this back 75 times with a missing diamond, missing stone. The only thing is I'm gonna check these stones because I did send it away one time and they sent it back with a fake diamond in it, okay?
Bruh.
And I was suspicious because it looked good when I got it, but after a while, the one diamond started to look a little dull, and I kept asking, I'm like, Nick, does this look right? Does it look right to you? And he was like, it was like one of the bigger stones. I was like, Nick kept looking at it, and he's like, I don't know. Like, I kept wondering if something happened, like I got something inside. I don't know, it was weird. But it was fake. Yeah, so you guys have to be careful. Get your own diamond checker or make sure you go to a reputable jewelry store to have them check it if you ever send away a ring and get it back, because they gave me a fake diamond. These ones look real, but like I said, I couldn't tell the first time I got them back, and I've had this forever. So this thing, sending it out and getting it back has paid for itself beyond. So every stone was real except for that one diamond that I was suspicious of, and I'm making sure I get my ring checked. We're not playing this time. Okay, so I'm off to IKEA and you guys are gonna come with me. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Look at this table setup.
It looks like Thanksgiving.
Hostagili. Look at the table setting.
This is Thanksgiving.
What are these candles called? Ah, these are nice taper candles.
Twirling candles.
They're very nice. Ooh, I dropped the taper candle. Oh my gosh. But this is like a nice, simple setting for Thanksgiving, for your holiday dinner. And I love the way how they have this cutting board at the very end of the table for your drinks, beverages, and so forth. I think I might try that. And then notice how they have this topped with their cork mats or placers. I don't know what you call those. What do you call them? What do you call them anyways? This is very cute. What else do we see? They have these autumn color, you guys can't see. They have these autumn colored candle holders. So those ones are for your pedestal candles. The lanterns there. And look, they already have the fall bushes out. Bushes, fall flora. Let me see. Do they feel good? They're okay. They're not like super amazing. They're okay. The pumpkins. How much are the pumpkins? How much are the pumpkins? Okay, so a bunch of these. I can't see a price. $2.99 a bunch. So this is how much you get. This is what you're getting for $2.99. Okay. And of course the tray. A tray. Probably going to be using a lot of trays. So the tray is $24.99 for this type of display. So look at this. This is a lot coffee table. I have two lots together, but this is like one big one for $50. I might consider getting this one, just one big one, since the kids have practically ruined my other one. I refuse to buy an expensive coffee table because, you know, these kids are out of control sometimes. And 2-pack of the toaster. This is one you could probably definitely use for early spring, or sorry, did I just say that? This is one you could definitely use for early fall, late summer, I would say. I have this one at home. If you homeschool, they have all the bins here for perfect organization, for the puzzles, the pieces. I'm going to be organizing my stuff very, very soon. This is the shelf unit, really cute. $235 for the shelves. Looks very scholastic. Look at this print. This is definitely late summer, early fall type print. And how much should we pay for this? $4.99 for a 4-pack. And these are, of course, dish towels. So you can do a whole lot with these. You can become very creative with those. Okay, this is new. $399 for the Stockholm 2025 TV stand console with sliding doors. What's with the wood? Oh my gosh, here's another new item, the Stockholm 2025 two-door cabinet. So this one is a two-door cabinet, and again, you could probably use this for storage, even for homeschooling, right? Very kind of modern, kind of with an organic look of wood. Clearly wood is going to be a thing at IKEA. This is also new, $170. Lots of storage space on that one. New, 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 and new. We have another new item. This is for, I guess, dining storage. You could use it for whatever you want, but this is new. So this is like 3 separate units here that they put together at a price of $222. So brand new item. This is the ton stand. It has classic IKEA plates that are very affordable, and they don't really break. They're actually really good. I thought when I first got them, I'm trying to find the price for them. I thought when I first got them, for sure they're gonna break because they're so thin. I don't know what the price is, but I know they're really, really affordable. It says our lowest price. I wish I could see the price. Hello. Doesn't show the price on these, but I have these at home and these are really, really good. I'm gonna guess that they're under $5 for sure. Like I said, I found the price, 79 cents. These are really good. If you're ever in the market for some cheap plates, come here, not the Dollar Tree. I always buy these and then recirculate, replenish. These are so good for the kids. These are $1.99 a pack each. And I guess the cups, are these the cups?
Yeah.
The cups are, no, that's the pasta. The cups are $1.99. Everything is $1.99. Oh, let's look at this cute little round table here. It's also new, a Stockholm 2025. Look at that, isn't that cute? Real small. Perfect for small spaces. Some more inspiration and idea here. These are $2.49 for a 30 pack. Definitely seasonally appropriate right now. And look at this. Look at that. So this is, the sweet stuff is the Fetch Sugen. It's $29.99. It's very realistic, probably very real. It's realistic. I don't think it's real, but it's very realistic. This looks amazing. This print is really, really pretty. Look how cute that is under color coordination. Isn't that so cute? Hankies for daycare, for the nursery, for kindergarten, nap time, whatever. All the baby things are here. Oh, look at this. A cash register. I didn't even know they had stuff like this. This is super cute. It's like a cash register / calculator. This is what, 14? No. How much is this one? $19.99. This is cute. I might get this for the kids. The hangers you're gonna need for back to school shopping. You guys need more hangers. They're here at $1.99 if this is a good color palette for you. And a chalkboard easel. Get them creative, those creative juices flowing. They have everything made for back to school. These are nice jumbos, easy to hold. I didn't know that IKEA was so well versed with back to school items. These are always so fun. And you have your stencil paper, the smocks. Can't do anything without those smocks. Palettes, paints, puffy paint, I think. More paints and markers. And some affordable water bottles. You can get many of those because those water bottles are a really good price. They're the 365s for $4.99. Are those the dark grays? I thought they were less money than that. But whatever. It's still, these are $5.99. These ones are $5.99. I guess those are $4.99. That's what it looks like. And well, you're not going to give them this for school, but you know, for the office, for work, these are really, really good. Isn't it so cute? Have the cute bulbs to go with it. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? For $14.99 you can get a 50 by 50 or 20 by 20, and they have all of the beautiful fall colors. I'm not a big color like fanatic of like the reds and that, but they're fall colors and they're a really good price, and they're actually really good sizes, right? So I probably would dumb it down to like more of the dull color pops, not doing too much of the bright stuff, the browns, the tans, and so forth. But $19.99 for a 20 by 20 is a really good deal. Oh, look at this. This one is really nice. I actually like this one. These are, oh, they're $2.99 for an easy lint removal system. These look like seeds. Are these seeds? Not sure. Probably weren't seeds. They were probably just the smell good packets, you know, the little sachets that make everything smell good. Your linens, your clothes. Oh, this is so pretty. I think I've seen this before. This is really nice. I really like those. I'm on my way out of IKEA right now. So I'm just catching some last minute in the store. It's $29.99 for the tablecloth. This is a really nice way to do it. I'm not sure how much these mousse are, but they're really cute. I'm coming from Canada and it's reminding me of Canada, of course. These are brand new items. Brand new. These are $9.99, so I'm gonna guess these might be like $5 or $4 more, maybe $2. I don't know because I don't see a price tag. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. So pretty. How much is it? $34.99. This is so gorgeous. It definitely looks luxe. Oh my gosh, like I'm running through this place like a crazy person. They don't have any solid black shirts and I need a solid black shirt. Do they have black shirts here? Let's see. Is Polo gonna save the day? Izod. Okay, can we find a large? Regular fit. Let's find a large in a black shirt. I just need a black shirt to go with these pants that I got. Small, large. Here's a large. Okay, we can do that. Perry Ellis. Will that work? Is that a little too much? I don't know. Like, I'm in such a rush. I can't even think straight right now. Let's see if we can find another. How much is that Perry Ellis shirt? Madison, I think I like this one better. Is there a large in this? Slim fit. This is slim fit, long. What size is it? Slim fit. Adam, check these ones. See if we can. I think this is a large, right? This is a large slim fit. No, large. Okay, so we're gonna get the large. Yeah, how much is that one? How much is that one? How much? Oh, who cares how much it is? Let's go. I think, unfortunately, I couldn't get a solid black pant. He probably wants a solid, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, Nick. This is what I came up with. Pants are 110 and God knows how much the shirt is, but. So Nick had this meeting tomorrow and I had minutes before closing. As you can see, I was rushing. So I wasn't really paying attention to the prices because I know that I always ask for either my military discount or a discount of some sort. And of course, at the counter, I asked for any promos so that they could make adjustments. And of course, you know that I stocked up on discounts. This must have been like a $300 purchase, 300 plus. And it turned out to only be just a little over $100. So I was extremely proud of myself. If you or your family have access to military discounts that can always help, don't be afraid to ask everywhere you go, and always ask at the counter for any type of discounts that you can possibly get, because we need to save and utilize our money for precious moments that really count. First, we're going to start off with our 2-lac tables that I originally got from IKEA. I did tell you that I might purchase that one huge one because the table is pretty much destroyed by the kids, but it's not like a table that's going to be durable and endure a lot of damage. It's affordable, right? I don't want to say it's cheap. Kind of is, but it is affordable and it does what I need it to do. I'm not in the market for a very expensive table at this time. So this is what we're working with. So 2-lac tables, one quiet luxe moment. On the left, I stacked a few neutral books. And then I wanted to add something to the top, something sculptural. So I decided to add these tavertine candle holders. I actually got them from Ross for $4.99 for the small one. And the larger travertine was actually $5.99. So can you believe I got these from Ross? I added a little brass apple because I felt like gold was nice when it was nice, but now I feel like I'm into the more modern organic, so the brassy look. So I went ahead and added that because it was a brassy finish. So it wasn't giving gold, but it was kind of giving the tone that I wanted to add to the setup. Of course, the little brass apple brings in a whole lot of warmth. And as you notice, I'm back with my museum wax because I am about to make something very unstable stand up in this candle holder. So you'll see what I'm about to do. Okay, so here I use my museum wax because this is not one of the reversible candle holders that does a taper and a pedestal candle. So I had to think, how am I going to have this candle stay in place? So I decided to use museum wax. Mind you, this candle is probably way too tall. I did cut it down a little bit, but probably not enough for the tablescape setting. I just didn't feel at the moment that I wanted to go back and play with cutting it down while I was doing the video because I was scared that I would actually break the candle. So we're just gonna ride with the height at this point. But as you can see, it looks a little too high. We probably could have brought it down a few inches to kind of make it set perfectly.
I ended up
and actually
stacking this a little bit higher. I just felt like it needed a little bit of height. I'm not gonna light the candles because of course I have kids. I would kind of light it and let it out, but I have soccer duties, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the candle like this for now, but I'm sure it looks so pretty lit. Maybe I'll show you guys in another vlog when I'm doing a little bit more decorating in the living room. But look at that, isn't that cute? I feel like it's a little CB2 inspired. This was definitely almost like a CB2 meets Arhaus, but totally budget friendly. All of it was quick. Pumpkins were very, very affordable. I bought them in previous years, and I think these are actually from Target if I'm not mistaken, maybe from the dollar spot, I can't remember. Or you know what, actually they are from good old Hobby Lobby. I remember getting them in a cluster I think last year. So these pumpkins are from cluster pumpkins that I purchased last year at Hobby Lobby. Everything came and that's kind of what I'm going for. That almost looked like it's a little bit on the crooked side, isn't? I don't know if it's my angle. It might be slightly crooked, but the perfection is in the imperfection, right? That's it. That is the new fall look for the coffee table. And if you guys like home decor, shopping, family, faith, and fun, of course, this is a channel. Thank you for crossing the border with us, going to IKEA, Dillard's, and doing all the fun stuff. We will see you guys next time. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe because we have so much more for you guys. I'm probably behind on my videos a little bit, but more is coming. So if you guys like any of this kind of stuff, please go ahead and hit the button down below and definitely hit the thumbs up button because it helps the channel so much. And we love you guys. Please, in this crazy world, stay safe. We love you guys, and we will see you guys later. Bye.
And I know that there's more than this. Hey, yeah.